I'm Ann Carroll. I'm a 31-year member of the PGA of Canada, and I'm a teaching specialist. I have a junior girls golf academy, and I'm the head coach of Ann Carroll Golf Academy. At this facility, I have 13 junior girls that I work with 3 to 4 times a week. At Lambton, I have over 100 clients that I work with on a regular basis. I think with my experience, 31 years of teaching, I found that people will travel very far to come and see me. They've traveled 3 or 4 hours in the car, they want to get here, have a lesson with me, maybe spend a half day with me, and then tee it up on the course. And in between that, they'll probably have lunch, have a meeting, book the meeting room, purchase golf balls in the pro shop, hit some balls on the range. Some of my players at Lambton have gone on to join tennis, come out after, they'll have drinks after, and use the whole facility. So it's not just coming for a lesson, it's just the trickle-down effect is incredible because they love the facility so much. They just want to be there as much as they possibly can. One of the girls, her grandpa drops her off 4 times a week, so he was thinking, well, if I'm going to be there 4 times a week, I better become a member as well.
Brian Sutherland, and I live in Oakville, Ontario, and bring my granddaughter up for lessons with Ann. Ann is sort of a consummate PGA of Canada professional.
If it weren't for Ann, I would not be a member here, and that means my grandpa wouldn't be either, just because she is so important to my golf career. I know lots of other girls, like my teammates who are members here too, probably wouldn't be here because we would be training somewhere else. So,
my name is Doug Laurie. I have been a member of the PGA of Canada since 1992. I guess a great example of how a PGA member brings value to a facility is you can look at it so many different ways. Who's that person that the members or the people of the public see first and foremost? Well, if it's your teaching professional out on the range, they see that person because they're out there for 9-10 hours a day helping people love this game. But then the reach, and I'll talk from a personal experience, the reach in terms of influence. And I think that's a really big word, is influence. We influence buying, we influence, memberships, we influence spending, and really it's something that is of a major value, because if people are trying to improve their game and they don't have good equipment, well, I'm going to recommend that they get fit, get them in the right equipment.
There's so many opportunities to upgrade a lot of the members' golf clubs, and I think to get that nod from me that they do need new equipment because I know their swings, because I've got to know them as people, I think that's where they'll trust my guidance. And I probably sell 3-4 sets of golf clubs a month that I am there in the summer, so probably a good 20 sets of clubs that the player will go and purchase, and that benefits the pro shop and the golf club in itself.
And then the other really cool part is if you're getting people taking out memberships, well, that just boosts the members, right? You got the bigger membership, you're getting more dollar value, and you know what? The really interesting thing here is parents will invest more in their kids because they want them to prosper, they want them to learn, and they want them to be the best at the sport that they love. So it spreads out like cracks on the ice, right? And it really does ripple. And you get just a bigger buy-in, more people hear about it, and they see the bags with the crests on them. They see the shirts, they see the hats, and they say, where's that? And then they want to become members. So it's kind of like it gets a little more momentum, and it can just keep going bigger and bigger. I'll give a case example from when I was at a previous golf course. I was at the golf course for 4 seasons. I had 22 people take out a membership, whether it was a social membership, a full senior membership, or something to that effect. I had numerous purchases of clubs go through the shop. One of the juniors booked the facility for her grandmother's 80th birthday party, and they had 100 guests. So when you tally all these things together, the food and beverage spending, because they're members, the memberships, the booking of a room, the purchasing of equipment, all together in 3 seasons, okay, there was almost $200,000 of gross revenue spent by these individuals. The best part about it was totally trackable, all because of the influences they wanted to be around the programming that I was providing, which is a real, bottom line. If you have those people who are those influencers, people are going to come, people are going to stay, people are going to spend, and it's there black and white.
Our 2 academies are going to come together, have a year-end party, and we'll play golf. So that will include green fees that we'll give to the pro shop. That'll include a banquet after, so we'll engage the F&B to come up with a really great menu for the kids. We'll have prizes that we'll purchase at the pro shop.
Having a PGA member know how to create amazing opportunities for juniors. If you were an owner and you had a facility, that's like a license to print money. I honestly, truly believe it. You look at it and you think, if a child is going to play, go try a sport and they like it, the parent's going to invest in that child, in lessons, in clinics, in memberships, in clubs, in balls, and eat at the club, and the whole culture and environment of it. Well, if you get the right professional that's willing to help grow your business, the value of that professional is invaluable in my eyes, because it's not so much about having that person on a pedestal. It's about them working with the owners to create the best environment possible for that customer, that client, that junior, that grandparent, whoever it may be, so that they are a member, they're a returning client, and you see the success because you can track it and you can see it in your dollar and your bottom line.